Hi, I'm Darlene Panzera, author of Golden Horizons, a sweet novella set in 1850 during the California Gold Rush. In this story, it features Maggie McDermott, who comes into a gold mining camp and meets Benjamin Freevey, who is panning for gold with his young nephew. And they used rivers just like this. The more men that came, the less gold there was, so then they had to use their shovels, pickaxes, and pans and try and find as many gold nuggets as they can, and it became a real frenzy of who could find the most gold. Now, I'm camping this weekend at the Denny Creek Campground near Snoqualmie Pass in Washington State, and this is a rocky river similar to some of the rivers by Sacramento in California that they were panning for gold in. And it's absolutely beautiful. The water's crystal clear. This is the Denny Creek River. I have this glowing golden mountain in the background, and this was very similar to the setting that I describe in the Golden Horizons novella. Now, there are gold panners even today who are finding little tiny bits of gold in this river, in the Denny Creek River. And so that's really interesting. You know, we went hiking and, passed an old guy, with a panner, going up and trying to find some gold. And so that's so interesting. The whole West Coast had rivers filled with gold nuggets that people were trying to find. There's some even today. As the gold got harder to find, the men had to take more and more risks. They had to enter some dangerous river caves. They had to bring in more equipment that was better at unearthing the rocks to search for the gold, and it just became more complicated where less people were finding the gold nuggets. And they were also fighting for Maggie's hand in marriage, because on the West Coast in those days there were very few single decent young women to marry, but she's a seamstress and she wants to make her own way, and she started making even more money than some of the men panning for gold. I hope you like this story. It's available in ebook and print on Amazon and other online retailers.